Greetings and welcome, adventurer. Another episode of Let's Play Beyond Divinity. Last left off, we have been trapped, air quotes, beneath the catacombs, in the catacombs beneath the temple, Raan. Well, we're trapped here with the High Priest, so, it's a fault on both sides. I mean, trapped technically because I can still go to the battlefield. Although that was kind of a wash because it didn't really deal us anything useful. I suppose it got us a little bit more experience so we get slightly closer to the next level, but yeah, I don't know. For now, yeah, here. Beavers. Whatever is going to be here. Okay. Shadowy creatures level 23. I faced worse. I don't think I can open that. You know, I don't find these shadowy creatures so much. When there was a version of those we were fighting in the battlefield, but those were casters. Kept running away. Had such obnoxious behavior. Let's check this side. Let's not do that, please, game. Quite sure where I clicked. Both of us level up. Oops. Okay, my base intelligence 50. I want to push that. I was kind of going into survival a bit more. Suppose we can split the difference. I think I have enough vitality to survive most everything. Getting the regeneration up gives me. Let's give me 3 extra points in survival and just slowly boosting intelligence until we get up to natural 60. And for you, I need your base level of strength to be 60. Get higher. I think this does now allow me to equip the this axe. Let's see if that will work. Have to sharpen it. Yeah, we have a bunch of random loot on us because I picked that up in the battlefields and just never got around to selling them because obviously I'm missing a salesperson there and well, I wasn't really interested in waiting the money to reset. I suppose I could do that now, but really not much point to crossbow might need some repairs soon. What else do I want? Proof, skill point. Let's see. Have extract is already leveled. I want to level up my spells, but I do also want to find higher level potion. Get that going. You. I am tempted to see how far I can sharpen a weapon. Do I want to push my luck on chance? If I push this, it gives me extra 4% chance doing critical. Or death blow. Given how often he strikes, that's also not too bad. Let's go with slightly more useful, I think. Right, back to the game and have. Door opened, potentially. Honestly, I don't know what the levers do, but I'm guessing they open doors. We now can look beyond that door. I say it's open. Probably not the shadow creature inside. Yeah, we're doing fine on health. Ambush like that can't even bring us down to half. Level 6 battlefields. Okay. Bring this key with us, just to make sure that we... Just get up, please. Yeah, I have been looking a little bit at alchemy, because getting some permanent potions pocketed would be kind of nice, I think. That would definitely give us a means to possibly boost our stats in a way that is a little bit more interesting. But obviously I can't do that at this level yet, because I don't have the points. And that probably also requires some materials I don't have. Okay, what do we need to do exactly? Presuming we're still trapped in... Yeah, the stairs is still not doing anything.
I see you have the holy staff of their false goddess. This must be the key to the catacombs. Ah, you truly are a sign from the Chaos Lord. You should enter the catacombs and find their sanctuary. You must go down. It's your destiny. Quick! Let's break the seal and destroy the last remains of this place. Be on your way, now!
he doesn't have that much money, but I suppose we can almost upload at least something on it. Anything interesting to tell? Cash. Yeah. Going up doesn't help us. What can I see on them? Not been in this room. They're there. Points do we need again? Okay, for the next level we definitely all at points. Still not entirely sure what will be the most effective against these. Do some experimentation. Let's try. I mean, slashing them with a big axe seems to work. Water damage doesn't feel immediately powerful.
Don't take anything that does not belong to you.
Okay. Try the hammer. Okay, bone seems to be fairly effective. Bone it is. Yeah, sorry, Raan. I don't know if I can keep that promise. Maybe we can convince whoever owns whatever we need that we need it more. Okay, well, at least these creatures are a little bit more resistant to doing damage. Getting a little bit closer to our actual level. At this point I might just be better off just selling the minor potions. Nothing else, it'll save me some time. I do keep bumping into weight restrictions. Not that much weight, but it'll add up every time. Not even all the potions that is showing me. The weight is probably a combination of the plants that I have. Doing alchemy. The pain. Those small strength potions stuff that I just don't use because it's never really important enough to use. Like, there's never really a point where the game goes, oh, now you need a certain skill check or something, or attribute. That just doesn't happen. So why would I bother with strength potions? Yeah, I know I can use them to temporarily buff me so I can possibly move fast enough if I'm overburdened. But even then, I barely even do that. Certainly was a lot easier in Divine Divinity when those potions were still on potion, not wheel exactly, but you know, easily accessible. Here, whenever I look at the potions, it just gives me health, mana, and stamina, really. That's convenient, but also not as convenient as it could be. There's a lot of shadow creatures in it. There's supposed to be a temple of sorts. The last refuge of the Raan priesthood in some. Okay, that looks like an trap. We'll leave this alone because treasure anyway. Not even that much.
You understood the lesson.
I mean, if you're gonna be obvious about it. Curious that you don't seem to care about anything else I pick up. Gone. Makes sense. Can we clear everything? I don't want to be ambushed by anything way back. Speed buff the bone. Level 1. Guess these things are just vulnerable to bone. Yeah, that's another real thing that's not really implemented in a way that makes difference. I do see weapons with all the various damage types, but it just doesn't seem to really be impactful in a way. Like, nothing is immune to anything, as far as I've seen. So, even with the dinkiest weapon, you could just work someone down. I mean, obviously that's suboptimal, and you probably choose all your healing items, but you could do it. Probably. I mean, there could be some obvious things, like using water damage against water elementals or something. That probably won't work, but there are not enough other options. Who knows? Maybe in some other version I might actually play with the roles reversed. Taking the paladin, the warrior type, and the death knight, the caster. That'd be funny. The game allows for it, so you might wouldn't work. Oh. Possibly that would give me a better armored age count if you're not actually. I'll just leave it in there just in case I accidentally have to use a one-handed weapon, but can't save while the game is paused. Next lesson, I guess. At least these crystals are good experience.
Wisdom is the key. Choose one way, but choose wisely.
Okay. They have numbers, that's definitely something I can't easily overcome. But as long as the bone hammer keeps stunning them. Okay. Let's clear the ways out. Still a little difficult to see what regeneration does for me. The fair amount of mana that's being restored per tick. I have so much of a pool of mana that's difficult to see all of it. And I think at the beginning I was so worried about running out of healing options because we were getting so few potions that now we're practically drowning in them. But I was so panicked about having healing that I gave both of my characters the spell. I barely ever use it really. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave items that are not magical now at this point. Even for money purposes, they are no longer useful to me. So with the amount of survivability and luck boost we've been creating, we are getting some decent equipment every now and then. Specifically, it says it affects items, how much gold I'm getting, but I'm wondering if it's also influencing the amount of gold in these. Yeah. Things are going well enough. I'm wondering maybe once I have my strength up to the desired level, perhaps putting the rest of it all in and stuff. Not too worried about his health at this stage. We have more than our mage characters. Should be about getting more innovation, initiative, and hopefully being able to keep up with whatever is running away from us all the time. So, what is the puzzle? You have a choice of a golden chest. Pick wisely. Oh no, we have multiple chests. Really, our only clue is wisdom. You keep choose one way. Hey, anything about these chests or? I mean, I'm gonna abuse the save state. Have to, but I'm gonna guess I pick the wood key. Into wood. Give it. Hold it. That is things I really about that I have just weighing me down. Definitely should have more capacity now that I've got strength. Doing on the leveling, doing too bad. Did I? Basically. I have no idea. Let's see about what we don't keep. None of these items matter to me. Plate armor. Or golden key. Gives me a lot of gold. I suppose the gold is more useful to me. None of the other things really matter. What's the lesson this time? Have the goon. I'm gonna dress up things. Yeah, I was kind of worried about this.
So here you are. I had hoped I would find you before you reach the inner sanctuary.
Why were you looking for us?
I had a most interesting talk with Samuel. He contacted me telepathically and told me a few things about you, servant of the light. Did you really think you could come down here and help this primitive goddess overpower the Lord of Chaos? And you are helping him, Death Knight? You're a disgrace to your kind.
Let's finish this, old codger.
You think you can beat me because you're in your prime and I'm old and helpless? Well, guess again, my friends.
I was not thinking anything about your ability. I am thinking Bone Hammer. Didn't seem to do too much. Let's see if you like some lightning. Nope, that doesn't really hurt you. Wind of the Fury. Nope. You have some very strong resistance. Meteor Shower. Poison, that's problem. Much for the Black Bishop. Managed to paralyze us. More durable. But while we're waiting for that to finish playing out, that'll do for this episode. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.